Just as the 2-year-long legal tussle between Apple and a cybersecurity startup Corellium looked set to go to trial, the pair have settled out of court. Back in August 2019, Apple accused Corellium of both violating its copyright and breaching the Digital Millennium Copyright Act (DMCA) by creating virtualized versions of the iPhone. Corellium had caused a stir in the security community in 2018 when Forbes revealed its plans to allow researchers to spin up iPhones on their laptops to start probing iOS for security weaknesses or usability flaws. Earlier this week, Apple and Corellium had filed papers with the court showing whom they would be calling as witnesses for the upcoming trial. They included some Apple heavyweights, including Craig Federighi, Senior Vice President of Software Engineering, and Security Engineering Chief Ivan Kristic. Amongst Corellium's witnesses were former Facebook security chief Alex Stamos and an executive from Azimuth, the Australian company that has been credited with the hack of the San Bernardino terrorists' iPhone, in a historic case in which Apple fought the US government's demand to unlock the device. But late on Tuesday, a brief court update revealed a settlement had been reached. Negotiations held. The case settled. Confidential binding term sheets signed by both parties and counsel, read the court docket. No more details were provided about the terms. Back in December, Apple had dropped one part of its case regarding copyright breaches, but had pushed to try to prove Corellium had broken the DMCA. Neither Apple nor Corellium had responded to requests for comment. The case had garnered attention as some in the security and privacy community saw Apple's legal claims as an attempt to stop people researching iOS. The Electronic Frontier Foundation (EF) had raised an alarm about Apple's application of the DMCA, in which it tried to claim Corellium was breaching the law by circumventing iPhone technology that controlled access to its copyrighted software. The EF claimed this was a dangerous expansion of the law, threatening to scare off valid research and so-called jailbreakers, who hack into iPhones to remove Apple's control over what can be installed on the device. Amongst a number of eye-catching revelations from the case, it was claimed Apple had tried to buy both Corellium and Virtual, a startup created by the Corellium co-founders Amanda Gorton and Chris Wade. Apple also tried to have US defense giant L3 Communications and Santander Bank reveal how they used Corellium's tools, whilst fighting Justice Department intervention in the case, after unspecified national security concerns had been raised about what could be revealed during deposition. Meanwhile, Corellium has been pushing forwards with its business, bringing an ARM chip hacking expert and Forbes under 30 Alan Maria Markstetter on as an executive, as well as former GCHQ analyst Matt Tate, earlier this year.